Hey everyone, and welcome back to yet another 1000 Hard Clue Casket opening video. I'm going to keep this intro a little bit shorter than last time. Basically, the explanation of it is that I'm going for the Bloodhound Pet, and the way that I'm doing that is collecting clue scrolls, obviously, but I do it in a way where I don't open up any caskets until I hit 1,000. So we definitely have a long ways to go for that. I may end up doing just 500 master caskets and opening those up once I hit that goal, because getting 1,000 master caskets might take a bit of time. So, those of you wondering how I collect my hard clue scrolls, I actually do it by buying nature impling jars. So I bought exactly 100,000 nature impling jars at the start of this goal, and I currently have 51 remaining, and I was able to get 1,000 hard caskets from there. So I just about almost ran out of nature impling jars there, but we made it in time. So currently, looking at the tab, GE Tracker says that I should get about 221 mil back in return, but I'm estimating probably closer to about 210 mil if we're lucky. So I'm going to go ahead and sell all of that and show you guys what the profit is, or not the profit, but what I get in return from just the loot from your standard nature impling jar if you're doing long-term stretch goals like this, and see if we can profit at the end of it after we open up all the hard caskets. So let's go ahead and sell all this loot. And after selling everything, we actually got a little bit more than I thought I was going to get, just about 5 mil more, so not too bad. Obviously, these seeds are still selling, but as you can see, they're not even selling at 1 coin each. And once everything sells, we'll probably just get about 40k from that. So not too much from the remaining seeds, but not too bad, actually. So far, 215 mil. If we look at it, actually about 215.3, just under that. So currently, we spent about 330 mil buying 100,000 nature impling jars. And so far, we are looking pretty good on that. So the last thing that we have to do is open up the hard clue caskets right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and I hope that you guys enjoy the opening. Oh shit, I actually got a gilded piece. Oh wow. Nothing. Oh wait, that's a gilded spear. What the hell? I didn't even realize that. What? Oh my god, I actually got third age? Holy shit. Finally. No way. Oh, I'm so happy about that. I'm happy. Damn, a duplicate gilded men helm. That sucks. Where's my second third age piece, please, game? What the fuck? I just got another third age. I just said it. Holy shit. What the fuck? I literally just called it. That's awesome. That's funny as shit. All right, last one. Third age. Damn. Okay, so now that the fun part is over and we've opened up all 1,000 Hard Clue Caskets for the third time, let's go ahead and check out all the loot. But before we get into that, just to kind of recap for you guys, I did buy 100,000 nature Impling jars, which cost me about 320 mil. I did spend maybe a little bit more than that, because at the time that I bought them, leagues had just started and the Impling jars actually started to crash, and I bought some of my nature Impling jars right before the crash started happening. So I spent roughly 320 mil on the nature Impling jars alone for 100,000 of them. And after selling all the loot from the nature Impling jars from the beginning of the video, I actually made back already 215 mil gold. So let's go ahead, take a look at the loot in our bank and see what we have gotten. So I will also have like a little side scrolling thing as usual to the right of the video, so you can kind of look at the loot from there. And from here, you can see basically everything's kind of the same from the last two videos. We got a lot of loot back again. Some things we didn't get as much of, or we didn't get it at all, like the pirate's hat. We didn't get a single one. And we did not get a tan cavalier, and we only got 2 Robin Hood hats this time, whereas the last 1,000 I opened, I actually got 9 of them. So a little bit unlucky there, but our luck went elsewhere, which you will see here in a second. And as well as the purple sweets, I sold the first set of purple sweets that I got in the very first 1,000 hard clues that I opened, but the last 2,000 clues, I basically decided to keep them because I'll probably utilize these in the future when I start pet hunting a lot of PVM bosses. So I figured I'll keep these. The stack right here, I believe, is worth about 30 mil. So just add that a little bit later on once we sell everything, and I'll show you guys that. So scrolling down, a bunch of the dragon hats or the teleport scrolls, which I actually plan on keeping a lot of these. The only ones that I'm probably going to sell are the lumberyard and the Morton ones, the more expensive ones, because I don't really care to use those teleports. They're a little bit too pricey for me to actually utilize and, kind of keep for myself. I could just teleport to places right next to them without using these teleports, so it's not that big of a deal. Scrolling down, more of the uniques, getting into the hide sets and the heraldic, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I am happy that we finally finished the heraldic set by getting the rune plate body H5. So that is completely done with. I'm really happy about that. Going down, a whole bunch of rune items, which I will love to sell. I'm definitely not alching those. It would take too long, and I'm, well, I guess it wouldn't really take too long, but I am certainly lazy. Going down to the god sets here for the rune armor. We've got a lot of them back, so not too bad. Scrolling down a little bit further, going into the god d'hide sets, I'm really happy with our luck here, only because of one item that we received this time, and that is the Sarah d'hide shield. So if you don't know, the d'hide shields are extremely rare to get. Not as rare as Gilded or Third Age, but they're still pretty hard to get. I've received 3 of them so far, and we are only missing the Bandos, Ancient d'hide, and the Armadillo d'hide shields, and we could be done with that. However, you know, it might take a little while to get those. Who knows when? And then, of course, let's get down to the fun stuff down here. Not the food, although the food's, I suppose, pretty nice. I don't know if I'm going to keep the sharks or not. But, as you can see here, we did get a duplicate Gilded Med Helm, which is, you know, it's whatever. I wish it was a, you know, a different unique, but, you know, can't complain. We also received a Gilded Full Helm, a Gilded Spear, which I didn't even realize at the time that we got. It just didn't pop off as being something different when I opened up the clue. And then, of course, we got our Third Age Range Coif and the Third Age Mage Hat, which is, I'm still pretty happy about this. Obviously, it's not the best Third Age pieces that you can get from Hard Clues or in general, but regardless, I am still pretty happy with receiving those because it's the first Third Age pieces I've ever received from opening clues, and I'm pretty happy with that. Also, if you take a look, we did receive some anti-fires, which is on the mega rare drop table, so that's pretty unfortunate, but it is what it is. I'm still happy with the loot that we received, and obviously you guys can see here the 205 master caskets, which I do not plan on opening until we get a stack of at least 500 of them. I would love to open these now just to test my luck, but I'm going to hold off a little bit longer just for 500, just because I think it'll be, you know, a lot cooler to do so. So taking a look, let's scroll back up and grab our collection log right here. Just quickly go through this. I know I forgot to show it in the beginning of the video, but I'm still going to show it here, so I hopefully, you know, it still counts. So 3,031 clues completed total. We received Third Age, Gilded. That looks pretty nice. I kind of wish that we got the Third Age full helmet just so we can complete the set of hats for Third Age, just because I think that would have been pretty funny. I kind of wish that we got, you know, some more expensive Third Age, but, you know, again, I can't complain. It's still pretty good. Happy with that. But scrolling down pretty quickly, we received basically everything for the regular unique section, besides obviously the god d'hide shields, which we, like I said before, we're missing the Bandos, Armadillo, and Ancient, but we have received literally everything else, so that's pretty good. So we're only missing the key, more rare items to get. So I will revisit Hard Clues again in the future. I kind of want to go for 5,000 of them at the, you know, the least amount, like minimum, but I am going to take a break, and I am going to work on the next clue goal, which is medium clues. So I have not done a single medium clue whatsoever, and since I recently made it to the front page of Hard Clues, I thought it might be fitting to go for the front page of medium clues. And basically how I'm going to do this is I'm going to collect 5,000 medium caskets at a time. Since they go rather quickly, then I'm going to open them up on stream and then upload the, you know, the loot and everything on YouTube as well. So if you want to go ahead and follow my Twitch, feel free to follow the link in the description below. I will go live collecting and then eventually opening up and collecting all the medium caskets. And I'm kind of hoping that we profit a lot and get a lot of Ranger boots. So after selling everything in the Grand Exchange, this is roughly what we have left. Obviously, like I said, I'm not selling the purple sweets, and I decided to also keep the runes. These aren't the exact numbers that I received from the last 1,000 clues, but I basically just divided the purple sweets in half and divided the runes by 3, you know, just based off of the amount that I received in the last 2,000 to 3,000 clues total. So looking at all this loot together, we received back about 141 mil. And if you remember earlier, I did sell a lot of my, or all of my nature impling loot for about 215 mil, and we spent total about 320 mil from buying the 100,000 nature impling jars. So once you add all of that up together, we did profit a pretty good amount. Just looking at the numbers, we did profit right around 36 mil. Now keep in mind, again, I have not opened up any of the master clues, so those profits will come a bit later. That's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys in the next video once I receive a lot of medium caskets. However, they are pretty quick, so I'm hoping that this will kind of fly by and go a little bit quicker than hard clues. One of the most exciting things about doing medium clues for me is no more wilderness steps for a long time, and I'm pretty happy with that. Aside from master clues, obviously, but still pretty happy about that. So, without further ado, thanks again for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one.